has it for nurses or hospital patients or something like that.
Right.
So you have to book for at least 30 days.
And you said it's 6 miles or 6 minutes from your house?
6 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty convenient. So the kids get to still get on the bus and all that?
Um, no, I'm gonna just make it as a car rider.
Yeah.
But we just came, like, this is my second time on this end today. We just picked up the U-Haul. And we're gonna try to ship everything to Louisiana this weekend. Wow.
He's like, look, Mom's my hair. I've never seen this before. Hold your head straight, bro.
Stay still.
You got it in you. You can stay still.
I'm sure. Drop it.
Yeah, you don't want that, buddy. You don't want that.
So they cause that much trouble.
Kids are trash. So I didn't know this initially. Side Park and Rowe Middle School. So I didn't know that I thought the coffee shop legitimately was having plumbing issues because the kids kept going there buying coffee or whatever, and they would come here to use our bathrooms. And then I finally heard that the coffee shop just here. Look straight, buddy. The coffee shop caught them smoking and procreating. We'll just say it like that in their bathroom. So they no longer allow the kids to go there. And so we had to do the same thing, had to minimize who could go into our bathrooms because it's been a long time since since I was in middle school.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was going on. And I was definitely not.
Yeah. Buddy, she told you to put it down. Throw it down.
You want me to get that?
Uh-oh, you better drop it. Let me see your hand. All right.
Because you know it's a evening
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
And you said you don't care what side the parts are on? Okay.
You know, I think about going back to teaching, but my anxiety got too bad.
Yeah. Because of like the current state of affairs with gun control and all that, or just
that and the level of disrespect. And I was just instead, and it was instead too. Because there were kids instead that weren't supposed to be instead, but were put instead.
What is SPED again?
Special education.
Gotcha.
Due to administration.
Yeah.
Who doesn't really help much either.
Yeah.
It's like one man all by himself. You do what you gotta do, but at the same time, if they don't like it, or if they're gonna cause them too much of a shame, they will be in trouble.
Right.
Did you bring my watch or did you bring it?
Damn. I saw the chicken and I saw the chicken and the bread were the last two texts. So I'm sorry. But they showed up early. So once I get done with them, I'll go get it. You sure? Well, I feel bad. I said I'm gonna do it. I said I'm gonna do it, and I didn't do it. I'm gonna do it.
No.
Too late.
I mean, even when I was just in pre-K,
Mm-hmm.
it was even rough.
Yeah. So I used to think that the younger the kid was, the easier it was to be a teacher for that grade. And I've recently found out that it's the opposite. So like high school kids are easier. Middle school, harder. Elementary school, the hardest. Was that your experience?
Like I said, I was just in SPED, like my whole time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you deal with the abuse that comes from students in SPED.
Right.
Which is another, unfortunately, level of trauma
Right.
You have to become accustomed to.
Yeah.
Because when I was pregnant with him, I had a student try to kick me in my stomach.
Oh my lord.
And like I thought I was over, but the next day I had went to work and I almost passed out. So I had to like go straight to the ER.
Wow.
And when I went back to pre-K in Aldine, every single day I was getting kicked, bit, or scratched by one student.
By the same student?
By the same student. And nobody could really control him completely. And
Right.
it's like, it's weird because he ended up becoming my favorite student because
See,
a
women like
lot
bad
of
boys,
it-
man.
A lot of it was he just needed love.
Right, right.
You know, he was acting out, but
Right.
he also wasn't getting proper love and attention
Right.
at home. So that was his way of trying to get that attention and everything at school.
Right.
But he would run out of class, have to go chase him,
Yeah.
all that. But my anxiety, like, I didn't have anxiety until I got an education.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And it's like they don't really do enough for STEM teachers or assistants to begin with.
Right.
They don't give them the support they need.
Sounds like it's an extremely thankless job.
It is. In high school, I loved all the little students. When I was dragged like around the hall by one that was like 2 times bigger than you.
Yeah, I saw that video of that kid in Florida. I think the teacher took his switch or something and he punched her.
Yes. It just little things
Right.
could just set off a student. And
Right.
to like on top of that, it's already lacking male figures,
Right.
which it needs more of.
Right.
Like when my dad was a teacher, that was like way back in the gap. But he was the one with the paddle.
Right. See, I went to school with corporal punishment, and I'm old, but I'm not that old. I mean, I'm old. Here, buddy, I want you to head back just a little bit.
He could have been your teacher.
Well, no, this was in Missouri, in Illinois. Yeah, man, I used to get, I set a record. I used to get paddled so many times. I remember one day I got paddled 11 times in one day. Oh, I earned every one of them. I earned every one of them. Then what was so bad? I don't know. Most of the time, so I wasn't like I was clearly a bad kid, but I was like, I just couldn't shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like lighting things on fire or nothing like that. I would always talk out of turn. I was always hyper. I couldn't sit still, that type of thing. I was a class clown. No, boy. And like, it was funny because I just remember there were times where I wanted to shut up, but I couldn't. I had to say it. I had to freaking look at my station. I got cameras and TVs everywhere. Look at the shop. Do you think a sane person would have thought of these things? Yeah, I'm out of my damn mind. Absolutely. I've just made it through in a way that, I can now channel the things that were in my mind.
Yeah.
And turn them into, something, but oh yeah, no, I'm off.
I mean, I think everybody will with ADD or ADHD.
Yes. Absolutely. But no,
My
no.
husband always tell me, look, just start this, finish that, go to something else. I'm like, no, all this, that, all got to be done.
Yeah.
And I got to be a mom on top of that.
No.
I got to carry you everywhere.
I'm absolutely out of my mind. Yeah, but I don't think they reckon. I don't. I've never formally been diagnosed. Although, yeah, I know something's off. But hey, homeboy. It was a joke. I'm not.
If they lose that game, they're then taking it possibly for the play-in if the Lakers can get that victory over the
Yeah,
Suns.
no,
So a huge game
it's
for the
only
Lakers.
getting
Oh no, you gotta be,
worse.
buddy. You gonna mess with your haircut? You gotta be still.
I have to.
In Sacramento on Friday, the difference between maybe being 7 and 6, a huge ramification for the Lakers too.
You know what side you want your lines? You want them on this side or this side? This side? Okay, I got you. I got
You gotta be still though.
you.
I
Yeah,
don't
man.
cut you.
Yeah, man. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay.
Cause then you, your dad, and your two brother gonna come jump me, man. I can't fight. Hey! Keep it down over there, Stripes. Baby in the stripes. Right. I got his back, his front, and his side. What you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do?
Busts out crying whenever his brothers are fighting.
Hmm.
He doesn't like confrontation.
Oh. You be fighting with your older brother? Why you be fighting with Ezra? He a good boy, man. Why you be fighting with him? You say he what? He fights too? But why y'all fight each other, man? We gotta stop this veto on veto crime, man. You s-
It's no game. I'll come out crying.
Oh, the wrestle game? I got you. Alright. Here you got it. You're moving too much, but you gotta hold still so I can finish your haircut, do a good job. Cause I don't want you and your brother to come wrestle game me, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here for.
Look up.
I choose life. I choose life.
You know, like
Hold still. Hold on, you're moving. You gotta stop. You gonna mess up this haircut, buddy.
They do still, they have to hold on to Sacramento and hold on to this 2 seed. But what if the 2 seed gets you?
Hold still. Almost
this is
over.
the urge.
I know he's fighting it. He just can't.
Depends on who ends up being the 7th seed. Maybe
But you can, man. You a good boy.
Why not?
I believe in you, my boy.
win these games here. The Bucks,
I believe in you, my boy.
the Thunder could be in
It's almost over, buddy. It's almost over.
Don't be too cute. Don't be too cute. Let's just keep going. Do a good enough job. Don't be too good job.
But yeah, I told Kevin, homeschool definitely is not off the table.
You say homeschool isn't?
No.
So I heard this interview on NPR of a teacher that talked about the pandemic and pre-pandemic and post-pandemic, and she said she said the greatest tragedy that she witnessed was how the kids were unsocialized. Like she said before the pandemic, she could speak in front of the class for 3, 4, 5 minutes, tell them what they're doing, and then let them execute the task. And she said after the pandemic, she said the kids social skills were so bad they had no idea how to form a line, how to, like, she was just saying like a bunch of things were implied and assumed before the pandemic, and then after the pandemic she was just like, I I feel like these are like toddlers trying to figure out how to find their place in the world and coexist with each other. And I always wonder about that because like I've known some people that I never knew were homeschooled, and I knew some people the moment they walked in a room I knew they were homeschooled. And I think it helps that they have brothers, they have each other, I should say. But I wonder if the social aspect is something that they would still fall behind on if they were homeschooled.
I I mean, there are also organizations that focus on homeschooling.
Uh huh.
So there's homeschool proms, dances, all that.
Really?
Just like there are in public school. It's just if you choose to be part of that or do it by yourself.
Yeah. Huh.
But I wouldn't like want my children just to stay home. They would still be in extracurricular activities.
Okay.
Baseball and football and all that other stuff.
Right.
Because I really was considering. I mean, I asked Kevin, you don't want to move to another country, move back home, move to another country.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, because he would have to do something with his job and it'd be too much.
Yeah. What country have you considered?
I don't even know.
Just somewhere out of here.
Somewhere out of the US.
I don't blame you. I've been keeping my ears open these last like several months, maybe even a year. I've been listening to information. I would have never considered it, but man, every time I open up my phone. So if my
Teaching in Europe is much, not even just Europe, like Africa and all.
I heard Dubai.
Dubai,
Yeah, about to say I heard Dubai was a great place. Plus they respect, they value, they show you the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I never even considered leaving the country. And these last couple of years, man, if it wasn't for my job, I wouldn't have social media. I don't think I would. But the more I open up social media, and I try to only really follow barbers and like people that are in the industry that I'm in addition to like a couple comedians and a bunch of athletes. But outside of that, I still see the negativity. I still see the deterioration of the world. Do we keep his sideburns or get rid of them?
You can get rid of this.
Okay. Yeah, I see so much, and I'm just like, man, stop smiling, man. It's a haircut. You ain't supposed to be smiling. No smiles. But yeah, it's just a crazy world, and I know there's no perfect place, but man, this certainly ain't it.
Like I even seen families move to Mexico,
Uh huh.
but I guess the safer parts of Mexico,
Right.
wherever that is.
Where the cartel ain't as prevalent.
No, my brother and his girlfriend had on a cruise and they had stopped in a few places around Mexico. And he was saying how safe it was to them.
Uh huh.
But he's saying because the cartel like run it and are enforcing the safety aspect, like if it messes up their money,
Right.
because it all goes back to them apparently.
Yeah. So the cartel ain't as bad as it sounds.
They still bad.
Yeah.
People missing.
Right. Yeah, man. I'd hate to have a misunderstanding with a haircut all of a sudden. I'm a hashtag.
But apparently that's what it was, a misunderstanding with, that group of friends that went to Mexico.
Yeah.
And two of them died.
Two of the four.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, it wasn't.
A misunderstanding, and like the cartel.
Mistaken identity.
And the cartel really brought forward the people who actually did it.
Yeah, because they didn't want it to. Yeah, because what I picked up from the story was the government or whatever let them know like you're messing with tourism.
Right.
Y'all need to fix this. And so they
that messed
they
up
turned
the
in the
cartel.
room. Yeah.
And they said it straight apparently.
13, 14 years in, I've almost never seen that. Look, Lopez.
He was so friendly. They like issued a little.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Okay. No, just relax. Close them up. Yeah, just relax like that. Thank you, sir.
People be talking to him if he just stares at him and like starts rubbing his noonie all hard. I'm like, you're embarrassing, dude.
To me, the Boston
You're doing good, buddy.
they're really good. They have the same form. They just take their hair and
I heard the lease was a nice lease to raise your family too.
Police, okay. I feel like an NBA player just bought an island.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Since the All-Star break, he's actually 19 points, 8 assists.
I wish I could buy an island.
telling you.
Gotta fix my credit.
Drew Holiday has been carrying this team. You couldn't say that back in 2021 when he won a title.
At least he's doing something good with his money.
Right. Instead of buying a whole bunch of jewelry and
Right.
J's.
Or partying and
Whatever you want.
showing guns.
Right. I'll be right with you, but yeah, I know, like, Ja.
Yeah.
You're doing good, man.
I think he's been through some stuff.
Yeah, he's I think he deals with anxiety. And I'm talking about John Morant, anxiety, and I also think he's in an identity crisis. I think he wants people to think he's the type of person he may not be.
I don't know, because they showed some pictures of him from high school. And he looked like he was the same type of energy.
Yeah, but
I don't know how old he is.
I think he's 25, 24. Hold still, okay? I'm doing your part. You're doing good. Hold on. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of kids in Cyprus that go here that, you know, live a good life but want you to think that they're from the streets.
Yeah.
You know, so like, even though it's not
There's no
true.
need for all